here, man. 122 pounder, 10-5, man. Watch this good Philly Sports TV, bro.
Here's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Watch
Goodfellas Sports.
Goodfellas, bro.
All right, man. Let's talk about Canelo. If they said, so Canelo's still on track to fight Ilunga Makabu if he wins his next fight. Now, Makabu is fighting a guy that he already knocked out before, but I think old boy might have dropped him. Let's take a look at that, and then we'll tell you what is Canelo's, the great Canelo Dini, what his plans it might be after that, what his contingency plan is. So check out the Box Rumor playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button, the bell icon button, all notifications. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notification. We go live. It's the best way to donate. If you financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. All that's in the description. The Cash App, Venmo, rolling at the bottom of your screen. So Makabu probably be fighting like on the 29th. Now, actually, it was Canelo and Don King had conflicting reports. Don King said he expected that Canelo to be there at the Makabu fight ringside, and Canelo team Eddie Reynoso was saying that they were saying that they didn't want Makabu to fight old boy. They wanted him to step aside. So they could fight May, so it won't be no issues with cuts or whatever, or him getting injured, or if he lose, then they wasted their time and they got to rush to get an opponent. So that was kind of the thing right there. So I mean, my thing is, I understand, but Canelo and them smart enough to have a backup plan, okay, and they should have a backup plan. But I guess the word is now they basically gonna do what Don King said and wait for Makabu, and I guess that's important to them to call themselves what, a 5-division 54-60. Yeah, 5-division world champion, even though we know this bullshit, man. Being a world champion don't mean nothing. You can be a champion and not fight the best in your weight class. We've seen that before. They was calling Manny Pacquiao world champion. He wasn't even fighting for real world belts. They was saying Triple G was challenging Bernard Hopkins middleweight title defenses. He didn't hold a real belt. But he fighting this guy, Tobiaso Monachu, whatever it is, right? So he fought him before right here. He didn't get dropped, but he won. He stopped him in the 11th, and it was close. Somebody had him up 95-96. Somebody had 95-95. Somebody had 94-97. Now people say why he just didn't go ahead and fight the winner. I don't know why. They both small. You know what I'm saying? And Machunu has been stopped 3 times in his career. He's on a winning streak right now, but he was stopped he got stopped versus Usyk. And Usyk, I think like it's Usyk's 11 pro fight. He was stopped versus Makabu, like we said. And he was sacked versus dude named Zach, somebody. Zach. So like I said before, I mean, I guess they don't want to deal with old boy's promoter. They rather just deal with Don King. So him and Makabu and old boy be fighting on the 29th of January. They fighting in Ohio at the Pack Card Music Hall in Warren, Ohio. Okay. So like I said before, it's a cherry pick, and Canelo fans and them true Canelo fans, they never gonna admit when he has a cherry pick. Even if he picked one of them, like Roy Jones fought a fan late in his career, they never gonna admit that the Canelo cherry pick. So like I said before, man, every time I do a video about Canelo, they thumbs down the video. I care less. I'm gonna keep speaking the truth. He's a fraud. In my TB voice, he's a big fraud, and he's a known cheater. And here a cherry pick. He got everything that in boxing was given to him because how he looked. I'll say that. But apparently for them, the backup plan is it's Jermall Charlo. Now, obviously that's the better fight, and Charlo will get a crack at undisputed. But it says, yo, it looks like, hold on, Canelo could fight Charlo or one of the champions at 75 if Makabu loses his fight. So right now, Makabu had a close fight with old boy before, but he stopped him. Makabu was the priority still. Okay. And apparently, according to Bob Arum, Canelo would choose Joe Smith Jr. to get back in the light heavyweight division. He wouldn't go straight for Beterbiev. Now, Beterbiev said on Boxing Scene yesterday in an interview, he said that Beterbiev has ducked him. He said he sent several contracts to Beterbiev. Better be have. So that's the word on the street. This is what he gonna do. Now, obviously, we all prefer him to fight Charlo and get that shit over with. He gonna knock Charlo dick in the dirt, or Charlo gonna get robbed. It don't matter. We know the outcome. But obviously, the more lucrative fight is Charlo. He used to that Minute Maid Park. But I think Charlo will have to cross over to the zone. Especially after Floyd Mayweather comments. Maybe they can patch that up. Maybe they can't. I don't know. But according to Bob Arum, who owns 3 of the 4 belts at the light heavyweight division, he did say that he had no interest in making better Biev and Bivol. And Canelo could be going back to Eddie and fighting Bivol. If you go back to Eddie, that means Charlo had to cross the street and fight him on his own. So, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, you can't get caught in the personal beast with Floyd. If the PBC offer you a lot more guaranteed money and money potentially to fight Charlo on PBC, you got to do it. Unless you feel they're gonna try to rob you, then obviously, for me, to go over there knowing there's a good chance that I could lose, I ain't got to come over here. But like I said before, the 5th being the 5 division world title holder is important to him. So like I said, was he lineal at 154 pounds? No, he might have been lineal at 155, pun intended there. Did he beat the guy at 160? Yeah, he beat Triple G. But like I said before, I never identified Triple G as the guy. Like Chris came on here trying to say Triple G was the guy. No, him and Arthur Abraham was both in Germany fighting at the same time. He never tried to fight Arthur Abraham, who was a 160-pound WBO champion. He didn't fight the guy Kelly Pavlik, who got beat by the guy who beat the guy Jermaine Taylor, which Kelly Pavlik lost to the guy Sergio Martinez. Martinez got injured and retired, went away. Now, so he came back, and now he's trying to come back again after losing to Cotto, but he wasn't the same fighter. So really, the media gave Triple G the moniker of being the guy he not. He never won a real world title in the ring, bro. He won his WBA, got turned from interim to super, and nobody could tell me who he beat to get the regular title. Nobody could tell me who could beat. I know who he beat. Well, nobody. Then Canelo dropped his belt because he has the court case, and he beat Marco Antonio Rubio for a vacant WBC belt. So the only belt he won was, the Derbychenko belt. Most of us felt that he lost to Derbychenko. Like I said, he's a fraud in my TBE voice. He's a big check out TBE boxing. He's a fraud. He is. Triple G's a fraud. And I felt Canelo beat him twice. So like I said before, we want to get Canelo the man at 60. Okay. He the man at 68. Fine. But we all know what he about. And since Floyd made him come down a couple pounds, he used his advantage. If he fight Amir Khan, he blow up. If you fight Miguel Cotto, he blow up. But if he fights somebody he feels bigger than him, like Rocky Fielding, he put a rehydration clause on him. Probably did the same thing with Callum Smith. Try to do it with Danny Jacobs. Like I said, man, come on. It's a joke. He's the fraud. But according to Bob Bram, if he do fight 75, if Makabu loses, it's gonna be Joe Smith Jr. according to Bob. So Makabu loses, Charlo or 75-pound title holder. Joe Smith Jr. opponent just dropped off for the 15th with the virus. So it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. If you want to donate to the channel, comment, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. Every time you comment or thumbs up or thumbs down the video, help get the video out in the algorithm and people can see it in your home screen. The home screen is where most people find their videos, even more in the subscription screen. So you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsor, video request, you want to chop it up, support me on social media. Appreciate you guys for giving me 1,000 on Twitter. Keep following me on Twitter. I'm trying to get to 1,000 on Instagram, and then Facebook will just keep running me up there. I got 11 bands there, which it don't matter. Facebook algorithm is dumb. That makes no sense. But outside of all of that, man, you can financially donate. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. That's roll at the bottom of the screen. PayPal link in the description. Venmo CJ Good 313. Roll at the bottom of the screen. Cash App and Venmo roll at the bottom of your screen in the description. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is.